And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment.
Kent Bazemore.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up.
Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick, it's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. Look at the Lakers. They're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. Of course, there's the Rockets, down 4 spots from them.
You know, for Los Angeles, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Hey there, Kevin. There were some skeptics when the Lakers first hired Frank Vogel to be their head coach. There are fewer of them now. Anthony Davis says a lot of coaches don't get on their superstars, but he does. Even when we win, he holds us accountable. He comes in every day with the same attitude, never too high or too low. I love his coaching. Kevin?
Well, he is a terrific championship coach. David, that says it all. Thanks. Well, it's certainly our treat to bring you, the fans, NBA action here on Halloween. And Greg, as a parent, how many pieces of candy do your kids get to have in one night?
Oh, they came back loaded down, and you can't let them eat it all. Maybe 5 pieces or so, and then you hope they forget about it or just try to stagger it and get to Christmas.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. The forwards for them, Tate and Tice. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. And it's Wood in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Lakers. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with Howard.
Not lacking any confidence. When the ball hits Wall's hands, he is ready to let it fly.
James looking it over. Trying to get open is Davis, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
It's Westbrook with the drive.
Check out the elevation from Westbrook. He's got some of the best hops in the league. And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. That's why he plays with such passion. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Wall wide open, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Here's Wall, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Cavaliers.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Bazemore, that one good for 2.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A nice shot by Wall. Here's Westbrook. He kicks to Bazemore. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Tice. Rockets trail by 3. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wood can't hit.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony's checked in for Howard. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Kent Bazemore. And a change for the Rockets. Gordon's checked in for Daniel Tice.
You know, it's been tremendous to watch Anthony Davis realize his potential here in the NBA. Over the seasons, he's lived up to the hype and developed himself into a true all-star.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And Davis gets it to go.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the middle, here's Tate. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Houston, Jayshawn Tate taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Horton Tucker's checked in for the Lakers. Malik Monk comes in for Russell Westbrook. The Rockets also changing it up. Martin's checked in for Wood. David Nwaba comes in for Green. And Porter subbed in for John Wall. And both free throws good for Tate. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. There's the pass to Anthony. He feeds it to Davis. Count that bucket. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Gordon following the bucket by the Lakers. And Taylor Horton Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Nwaba passes to Martin. Houston moving the ball around. And that one's good by Porter.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Anthony. And that one hits back iron. Rockets trail by 3. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Porter against Nunn. And Porter, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they dropped the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Laker girls. And your Laker girls.
.114 left here in the first quarter. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Christian Woods checked in for Tate.
Substitution.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Monk. Martin kicks to Gordon. Passes it to Martin. Down low. Here's Porter. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Anthony. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Martin. Gordon inside. Davis is on it. The Lakers trail. Pass to Nunn. Anthony looking it over. Pass to Monk. Now Davis. That's tipped. That's a 2 from Gordon. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. John Wall getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we all know the great LeBron James can do it all. But he says he doesn't have to for his team to be successful.
There's no pressure for none of us to score. There's no pressure for any of us to do more than you have to. You know, for me, I'm whatever. I'm all about winning.
Well, and the way this roster is composed with Anthony Davis and all these veterans around, everyone able to play their part.
And play their role. As LeBron gets older, he's going to choose his spots and look for ways to make his teammates better.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Houston.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basket.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. You've got Malik Monk. Anthony is out there with Howard. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 slot.
And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools. So he's been searching for direction for a long time.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. And that's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant pivots on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. LeBron's checked in for Anthony. Ken Bazemore comes in for Malik Monk. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn.
What a sudden drive by LeBron. The defense doesn't get any chance to react.
Inside, here's Mwaba, and he slams it one-handed.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
What tenacity from Westbrook. Gets the ball inside among the trees and finds his shot.
And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Here's Westbrook. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
The drive by Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Davis is checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Houston with a big group substitution here. Martin's checked in for Christian Wood. Jay Tate comes in for Daniel Tice. Gordon's checked in for David Nwaba. And it's John Wall in for Augustine.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And there's the pass to Bazemore. James dishes to Bazemore. LeBron against Green. That one drops for him. LeBron's got 4 this quarter.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
To the inside.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Lakers trail by 7.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
So it's the Rockets now. Houston leading by 7. And here's Gordon. 17 points in his last outing. Into the lane. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by LeBron. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you and around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
Here's Wall following the basket by Dwight Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed, and things like that. But his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
And that one falls for Wall. And the Rockets making a change here. Porter's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And the Lakers call time here.
And your Laker girl. Let's give them a big round of applause. Your Laker girls dance team.
And here is Los Angeles now. 7-point differential. Westbrook passes to Howard. They double team Howard over Martin. And again, it's the Lakers.
And Howard's release is a little unconventional, but it works. The D must pay attention to him from that range.
Gordon with it. Westbrook picks him up. And here's Wall outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard with it. Here's Bazemore. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Now just a 3-point Houston lead.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Bazemore. Back to James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Now Bazemore outside Westbrook. James finds Davis. And they double up Davis. 6 on the shot clock. That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D. Davis has got 10 points in the game. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime. I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
You gotta love the John Wall we saw in the first. He had 11 points and 2 assists. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. And look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
Checking out the group for Steven Silas to start the second half. The pairing up front, Tice and Wood. And the wings, Green and Tate. And it's Wall in at the 1. And so it's Houston with it. Rockets leading by 3. Shoots the 3. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
And big scoring night for Wall. And for him, it's about the rhythm. When he's locked in, that gives him the confidence to keep firing.
It's stolen by Tice. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. On up the court. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Christian Wood taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. That one is no good.
Christian Wood had that breakout campaign back in the 2019-2020 season with Detroit, earning himself a huge free agent deal. Great to see Christian's hard work pay off.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Houston. They lead by 4.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Lakers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And they double up Davis. It's stolen by Tice. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Yeah, just stepped out of bounds as he tried to slither around the defender there. Good job by the D to cut him off.
Houston leading by 6. Now here's Wall. 14 points for him.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
James. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Bazemore kicks to Howard. Right side Davis. Howard trying to free himself out. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Anthony Davis.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
All with it, and it's Howard picking him up. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball.
And they haven't been able to to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Davis with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
And the Lakers with some changes. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Howard. Horton Tucker comes in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Kent Bazemore. David Nwaba is checked in for the Rockets. Augustine comes in for John Wall. Good on the shot. Augustine's got his first points of the game.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Anthony, can't cash in from close range.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Augustine in the corner. Again, the Rockets score.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Westbrook passes to Carmelo. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Nwaba. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Wood. He has 6. Shot clock at 3. Here's Green. Rebound by Anthony.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Here's Davis. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
I love the assertive play from Anthony Davis so far, refusing to back down on the offensive end.
And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Martin, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Gordon comes in for Green, and Porter subbed in for Augustine. High arcing shot. Here's Wood, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Timeout called the Lakers.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming under the goal. Get loud, here they are, your Laker girls. All right, look who's coming under the goal. Get loud, here they are, your Laker girls.
Lakers trail by 4. On the pass to Nunn, it's Davis on the wing. 1:51 left to play in the third. And Anthony gets double teamed. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. Trying to get open as Davis. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside Gordon. The 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
And Los Angeles with some changes. LeBron comes in for Horton Tucker. And Monk's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
1:05 left in the third. Martin goes in. The shot off that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. Pass to Monk. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Monk's got his first bucket of the night.
Great pass. We talk about 80s guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
Pass to Wood. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back. Anthony drives in. They now take the lead. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 9. Porter kicks to Nwaba. Gordon for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And it's a 4-point Houston lead. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The Rockets on top, up 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for the Lakers right now, Howard is out there with Anthony. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's LeBron James. And it's Monk in at the point. And it goes down 2 points.
There's almost no stopping LeBron. He muscles his way right through contact.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. To the paint. Here's Martin. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 5 assists tonight.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
Daniel Tice is checked in for the Rockets. Rockets leading by 5. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Gordon dishes to Wall. Gordon the pass to Wall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
That one on Monk.
It is great to see Wall back from those awful injuries, looking a lot stronger now.
Green, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. He's perfect from the line this time. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. James in the post, defended by Gordon.
Rising up with force. Once LeBron takes flight, just get out of his way.
Here is Wall. Makes it off the glass. Wall's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And the shot goes down.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
And Wall kicks to Green. Back to Wall. Launches a 3. The shot that time, not on target. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Bazemore passes to Carmelo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
To the middle, here's Tate. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game.
That's a nice assist from Wall, scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Timeout called the Lakers. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Woods checked in. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Ball against Westbrook. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for Los Angeles, Carmelo.
So Anthony nails both of them.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Here's Wall. Westbrook with the block. They retain possession. Tice. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
And finished off by Westbrook.
We've seen this before, folks. Big possession, Westbrook rising to the occasion. How about that competitiveness?
Houston's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Stolen by Westbrook. The pass to James. And the dunk by James.
When you need a big score, you want LeBron to at least touch the ball, and this is why.
Wall looking it over. And there's the drive. That one falls. Wall's got 24 points.
And this is why a coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, John Wall.
It's a take-charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
Westbrook passes to James. And they double up James. Back to Westbrook. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his third assist on the night.
And you have to love how hard Westbrook goes. It's what allows him to take over games like this. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
And the defense should know Westbrook will not back down. He goes right into the defender and gets a chance for an end.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Not only ties it up with the hoop, but puts them in front now with the free throw. That could be the play of the game if they come out on top.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Going inside. Howard trying to free himself up. Bazemore misses. Rockets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Out to the right wing. Ball against LeBron. Chalk up 2 there. Wall's got 28 points for the game.
And how about the conviction to his craft? Wall has trust that his ability will shine through in big moments.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Tate kicks to Wall over Westbrook, and that one goes long. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Houston's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Green passes to Wood. And Davis pulls it down. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 1. We got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try it.
so here is Houston. Yes!
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
6-second difference between shot and game plan. Westbrook dishes to James. He takes it in. Money!
The defender is left helpless to stop that. LeBron with too many tools in the toolbox and that killer instinct.
Daniel Tice. That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Los Angeles.
Free throw good, LeBron.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
But I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
And your Laker girls. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud, here they are, your Laker girls. Let's get loud.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Howard. They foul intentionally. That's what they had to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous. And it's all about the 3 right here.
When they're looking to tie it up, live to play another period, we'll see what they run right here.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's his second personal foul.
It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
Kent Bazemore, the former National Defensive Player of the Year in college, has a 7-foot wingspan, which gives him a big advantage.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And so the Lakers take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Now a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Anthony Davis. AD, what sparked the run down the stretch?
Defense. We gave up too many points in that first half. We came out in the second half and just defended. Able to finally make some shots, and we just grinded. Guys made big-time plays on the defensive end, and we were able to come out with a win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you later.